boy, where to start, where to start. So today we are getting ready to spread leaves on the garden. Isn't this fun?
No.
Nobody wants to help, but I'm kind of like, come on guys, let's go. The sooner we get it done, the sooner we can be done and do other things. But the biggest question is, where do we start?
It's rained a couple times, so all of these are probably going to be wet.
Yeah. Watch out, chickens. Move out of the way. Leaves are coming over. I've been putting off doing this. Well, the biggest reason is because it's just a chore, a big chore to have to do. But another reason I've been putting it off is because I've been undecided about how I want to do the garden fence, because I've been wanting to change it up. This year I'm just kind of wanting a prettier garden. And one of the things that I'm hoping to do is to be able to take this fence down and put up cattle panels around it and everything. And I'm kind of wanting to rearrange the way I have my garden and stuff like that. And so that's probably the biggest reason that we haven't spread the leaves, is just because I wasn't exactly sure if I wanted to do that before I got the garden fence fixed. But I got to thinking we need to get the leaves on the garden so that way they have time to start breaking down and all of that, because planting season is just in a couple months away. And so I figured we'd just go ahead and get the leaves on the garden, and then we'll worry about how we get the fence done later. But we're going to spread the leaves first, and then I will show you my plans for the garden fence. Okay, so the kids have gotten started, as you can see.
Can you carry some more towards the corner?
And as you can see, the chickens have gone to work too. We put them in charge of spreading the leaves out for us. And while they're doing all that, I have been back here pulling out tomatoes and getting the big weeds and all of that cleaned up out of here, so that way we can spread the leaves back here. I still need to get these smaller fence posts out of here. I'll probably leave the taller ones there for now. And then just go around the edge back there and clear out those weeds. And then I'll come over here and start helping the kids with the leaves. Well, the kids have gotten this much done so far. And then over here I've gotten this whole area cleared out. I've gotten all the dead tomato plants out, all the dead weeds. And so it's pretty much good to go to spread some leaves. The kids are tired and ran in the house to take a break for a little bit. This is a lot more labor intensive than we thought it was going to be, because the bags of leaves are super heavy. And so I gave them a choice on whether they just wanted to quit for today and come out another day and finish it up. But they're like, no, since we're already out here doing this, we just as well get her done. So I told them, okay, so I'm going to stay out here and continue working while they take a quick break. I have to say, I think the kids got all the hard work done, because they got all the bags off the top of the pile moved in here. And those are the ones that collected all of the water and everything. And then the ones that I just moved in here just now, those are super light and dry, because they were on the bottom of the pile. In case you're wondering why we're spreading leaves all over the garden, it's because we are doing a deep mulch method of gardening, where you build up a nice mulch layer and then you plant into that. I've been working at this for several years now. I like to use like used animal bedding and leaves. One year I used some alfalfa that we'd baled that had gotten wet and we couldn't feed. And, you know, I just tried to come up with various different things. Just in the last couple years that we have done this, I have noticed that our soil has improved a lot, so it's been worth it. Last summer I was lucky enough to find a tree trimming service out trimming all of the trees along our road, and so I stopped them and asked them if I could have the wood chips, and they were happy to give them to me. So once they got their truck full, they came over here and dropped off a truck, and I plan to spread that over the garden this year too. So we got it all done. I have to say, I think we made the chickens super happy. I think this will keep them pretty busy for a couple weeks anyway. Okay, so now I'd like to tell you what I'd love to do with the garden fence. As you can see, we have this pallet fence up. I think this is maybe, the 5th year for it. And when we first put it up, it worked out great. But over the time, it has just kind of gone downhill. And we've been needing to replace some of the pallets and reinforce it in spots and all of that. So what I really want to do is I want to get some cattle panels and put up around here. And so when we do that, I'm also wanting to expand the garden a little bit too. So basically what I'm wanting to do is from the corner of the chicken coop right there, I want to come out to probably a little bit past this post right here with cattle panels, and then I want to go ahead and make the fence straight down right past the tree, clear down there even with the corner of the fence down there. And then basically on this side I want to run the fence from somewhere right in here so it lines up with the corner of that fence right there. And then I want the fence to go ahead and run down to the far corner. You really can't see because there's so many weeds right there. I threw them all right there because I'm going to burn them when it dries out. But anyway, to the corner of the fence down there, I just want to run the fence just basically straight down there. So then that way, this little area is connected in with the garden. And then from basically right here, so have this side be the chicken pen. And as I said, it'll be expanded clear out there past the tree, and the chicken fence will end on the other side of the tree, and it'll come around, and then maybe right down the center right there, I will run a fence and then have it come over to here. So the chickens will kind of have maybe like an L-shaped run right through here. And then the rest of it from there on out will be the garden. And then I have a really cool plan with this thing right here. There used to be an old chicken coop sitting here that we tore down when we moved here. There's still a nice cement foundation right there. And so what I want to do is I want to rip this whole fence out and then possibly build a greenhouse over this area. I wanted to do that last year, but we just didn't get around to it. When I ordered the plastic for that greenhouse over there, I ordered enough plastic to do this one right here. But we just weren't able to get the rest of the supplies we needed to finish this one. So I've got the most expensive part of it already bought. I just need to finish up with the rest of the stuff to do it. But anyway, I think it would be so cool to have like a little greenhouse right here and then have a door going out of it over here and into the garden. I'd probably even put a door over here so that way I could walk over here, go into it, and then go out into the garden. Then I also want to add in some bigger gates so that way we can access the garden with a tractor whenever we need to. So anyway, that's kind of like probably my biggest goal for this year is to get the garden fence done and kind of fix it up and hopefully have a prettier garden this year. So anyway, it is getting chilly out here. Tired. I already let the kids go in because they were cold and tired. They were a really big help today too. And so anyway, I need to get in and fix supper. So I'm going to wrap up the video for today. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.